Patching, yeah. Patching. Everyone knows it's Butters. What's my man? What's my man? Engage. Bundle sell. Mud sell. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. Yes, game client exe. Yeah, go ahead. It's always got to ask for permission. Everyone knows it's Butters. It's me. Cryopatic. 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 Mister. Everyone knows it's Butters. That's me.
Stream Elements says, Scorpwana is now live. Streaming Star Trek Online. Star Trek Online. Hailing frequencies closed. March 24th, 2022.
The Bob Fortress has engaged transporters. Troops inbound.
Has engaged. Nobody's around. Nobody's around. Need event help. No. No. Change instance. Yes, I want that one. No, I don't need any event help. I just got online. Just checking to see who's online. That's all I was doing. If I knew anybody out there. Oh, yeah, they're there. They're there. Oh. Make believe I'm everywhere. Written in the clouds. Deer upon the rainbow. It's the Answaggers to as was a snare snow away. Bubba-doo, bubba-doo, bubba-doo. Well, they're running after me now. Okay. Vibrational shield's losing power, Mai. Yeah, buddy. Harvest materials ground, shield health, and the other one was like something 30 of them. Already did it. Boy, y'all sure aren't doing the job over here. You doing the job? Doing the job over here. You doing the job? You do the job, baby. Yes. 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 That Voth is still there. That Voth is still there. He's gonna come back to life. Still there. He got disintegrated. But he's still there. He died. He gone now. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do do. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Yo ho ho, ah ha ha, a couple of tra-la-las. If I need to do the event, I guess I'll just, yeah, hop on over, rock me on over, get on, running in circles, circles and running. Bam. How much does it cost? I buy it. Bang, 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 bang. Life is like a hurricane here in Duckburg. Race cars like those aeroplanes. It's a Duckburg. Like solving mysteries. I rewrite histories. DuckTales. Ooh. Every day they're out there making DuckTales. Ooh. So I watched Halo episode 1. Action-wise, it was alright. The story's different. Like, I guess since it's apparently like an alternate timeline or whatever, but pretty cool nonetheless. It's before the rings completely, so in order for them to call it Halo, I would hope that they would at least have one of the Halo rings eventually in the series.
Arcanoloth says, friend twisted my arm to go to this Chinese buffet near campus. Now I'm peeing out a bibe hole. Rib. Arcanoloth says, such is college life.
Such is college life. Hello. Peeing out of your beehole. Bangholio. Ew. Anal seepage. Yes. Yes, Pinky. One of the wildest things in the Halo world or universe is Master Chief's face, right? They show it. First episode of Halo. Wow. It's supposed to be like a mysterious. What does John 117 look like? He looks like this guy. Once the helmet came off, I thought I was watching a B movie about aliens. When all is done, thanks, Major Tom. Pew pew. We're on Easy Street, and it feels so sweet. Rest in peace, asshole. Tell you though, watching the Halo series has got me thinking about downloading and installing Halo Infinite, the free play multiplayer. Even though I suck at multiplayer, just check it out or something. Let's go. Let's go, Commander Arnold. Let's go.
BATT3MPIRE says, it's shite.
Oh, really? Is it not really worth it? Or is it like all the other Halo multiplayers? Pretty much the same thing. Do 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 do. Pa 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 pa. Show with met requirements. Halo. I just figured since it's like free, you know, wouldn't be that bad to build a Spartan. Get owned all the time and never get a kill in. Of course, I've never played like
BATT3MPIRE says, is it the original revamped? QSI tried the free one and it was horrible.
Well, it's Halo Infinite. It's on Steam for free, like for the multiplayer, but the story you have to pay for.
Arcanoloth says, I just poked my friend I'm watching Trek with, behind a few EPS, so we need to catch up. Lurk.
Okay, got you. Go ahead, lurk away, buddy. I guess I need to get the Master Chief Collection or something. But I don't want to spend anything on it. I suck. Wait, I needed to go back to that. I need to go to the exchange. Yes, something sold. Nice. 9,500. Refine. So now I can actually put that in there.
BATT3MPIRE says, yeah, the free multiplayer is terrible.
What, is it hard to play or something? Or is it just not much really to it? Could you play like, say for instance, Halo Reach multiplayer and still get the same experience? Because that's about as far as I got with Halo. I think to Reach, because I never, whatever the Xbox One game of Halo is where It's completely like I never got that, so I never got an Xbox One. I never experienced that.
BATT3MPIRE says, yes, Reach would be better.
Ooh. Are there like issues or something with it? Like it's broken? Or just like a beta version? Not quite working or something? Glitchy? Like crashed or something? What do you want of me? I got no room for misery. And if I can arrive at you. Come on, Loomis. There you go, Loomis. You Loomasshole. Okay, give me somebody to shoot. Give me somebody to shoot so I can start this timer. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
BATT3MPIRE says, it's the original Halo multi, but I just hate it.
Oh,
Gameplay sucks.
gotcha. I wonder if it's because it was ported to the PC or something. Because I remember back when, like, you know, Halo came out, and then they had, like, Halo CE PC edition, then the, Halo CE Custom Edition. Then they tried for, like, it was Halo 2, then Halo 2 Vista. And they said that's where we're going to stop right there because Halo 3 can never be ported or whatever to the PC because it requires so much like this and this and whatever.
BATT3MPIRE says, I tried both on Xbox and PC.
Oh, okay. Boop, 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 boo. Come on, guy. Come on, guy. Come on, guy. Yeah. Dude. It's just wild that they, you know, finally do have it on the PC. Damn it. Shot me in the back. Okay, then boost again. I mean, now they have it in where I think you can buy upgrades in real life or something. Like, get Microsoft cards or whatever and buy gear for your Spartan to wear. I was never much on that. I mean, I suck at multiplayer anyway, like, especially first-person shooter. And on console, it's even worse. I mean, I can remember whenever I played the Halo games, and I put it always on Legendary mode because I didn't want to have to, like, you know, whenever you have it on Legendary, you get credited for the achievement of, like, all of the difficulties or whatever. And I was like, nah, I'm just going to put it on Legendary. It took me for fucking ever to get through that game. Any one of them. Well, except for the first one, of course, because it was an offline game. But, just to, like, go through and get the achievements, or just go through the game with barely any kind of weapons. You know, since I sucked so much at playing the game, I never had enough ammo. My weapon would run out. I'd hide into a little bitty place or whatever where the Covenant would not come to me, and
OXNYX053 says, well, just saying hi, before I go to bed.
Oh, okay. Hi, and good night. But I'd always have to, like, lure a grunt or something over, steal their weapon, you know, like kill them and get their weapon, and then use that weapon to kill the enemies in waves and stuff until finally I got through. Hide behind all sorts of shit and never really fully go out because I'd always die. I completely sucked ass at that. And every once in a while, I still jump on to like CEPC, and there's there's a few multiplayer out there still doing Blood Gulch and stuff to this day, and I think it's mostly in Mexico because they're always like the servers are always in Spanish. Could be Spain, I don't know, but at least there's an audience, and when you go there, you do have some sort of fun, even though the maps are kind of edited and they're not the original, like, well, it's Blood Gulch, but with some few added bonuses. It's still fun. I can remember, like, fond memories of whenever CEPC came out first or around, and you can play the multiplayer barely online because, you know, it had syncing issues where things wouldn't line up pretty much correctly, and you'd have, like, weird fun glitches and stuff, because it wasn't ever really meant to be like a super multiplayer game when it first came out, just regular Halo. So they had to like incorporate networking into Halo in order to make it work online multiplayer. So a lot of stuff didn't work, you know, like you didn't have doors that you both could open. Whoever was the server could make a door and they can open it, but everybody else would not see this open door because it wouldn't happen on their end. It's when they came up with custom maps that you can make, and you can have hog drop on an NPC or on like a little bot or whatever is standing there, and that could sync the server in a way to where if you had a doorway opening, the server would like check to see if it had this door open, and if door equals open, then hog drop would happen, like, because that's the only thing that would sync is it's like a warthog spawning in the death of a non-player, like an NPC. So you had to get creative with that and build a little room off in the nowhere when you're making custom maps, and where no one can access it, you know, so all the magic happened there, and scripting and stuff. Halo scripting was basic, very basic. It's like if player is in this zone, do this kind of thing, you know. Play sound or whatever. Play animation. It was fun though. I mean, I made a Stargate work in it. Or well, the dialing sequence of a Stargate and the effect. Barely had the effect happen. And now it just, whenever I try to do that in that custom map, it just dies. I've had so many people asking if they could have that map. Because I have a video of it on YouTube that I made years and years ago. Like a tour of it. It's the SGC from Stargate. And Abydos for Halo CE PC Custom Edition. Okay, what's opened? Is it this one? No? Okay. Is it this one? But I always tell those people in the forums and stuff that it was like, well, can we have this? Put it on the forums. Everybody can play it. I said, well, I'd have to remove a lot of the like syncing and all the networking stuff that's in the script for it. It'd just be a basic place that all the doors have to be open no matter what, and nothing would work. It would just be scenery. That's it. And these people were all about it. I said, nah. I made that mistake though with my Saw map. I called it Shithole. I built an underground place from Saw, like the bathroom or whatever, and which led like to a tunnel, then went up to the actual building that was in Saw 2. and I needed help with the door moving back and forth, and came across a player that said that they knew how to do that, and they said, but all they would need is the actual map file to, the files for it, because all of a map file was is a combination of a bunch of tags in the game, like bitmap tag, scenery tags, the actual map itself. So I gave it to them, and they did the door thing, gave me the map file back, and I was like, oh, this is pretty cool. Then next thing I know, like, years later, the map is on Halo Maps, the website. Changed up a little bit, like, as far as, like, lighting or whatever. It was a first draft kind of situation, too, so, because I had already added more to the map by then. I'm belching a lot, that's why it's making it harder for me to talk. I gotta go check the oven. The oven, she calls me. I used to love building maps for Halo. It was so simple. Using the same tools that the developers used for Halo. Bungie / 343 and all that. It's basic 3DS Max. It's like, I think one of the early editions. Only thing that ever tripped me up in that was you had to break up the map into sections using what do they call that? You had to make like a grid of it and then like block a doorway. You don't see it whenever you're playing the game because it's invisible, but it's like any new room or doorway, you have to connect all of the vertices together and make a polygon out of it, or a mesh type little flat wall, and name it a certain thing so that it would know that this is a room. New ambient sound can be started here or whatever. And rendering could happen, correctly. And if you didn't do it right, it just got all janky. You can move a certain way and see through the whole map and see into the infinite void of nowhere. Bigger maps were okay, though. I'm gonna go to check the oven and be right back. Okay. There we go. Alright. Let's see. Do that. Put all that together. Exchange. Cancel that one. Withdrawal. 72. What the hell were those called? Those dividers I'm thinking about. It's been for friggin' ever since I built anything. Ah! You just section it out to be a grid, like I said, or else you'd see like a void or glitches in the map where the polygons wouldn't render. You can actually see through it to see where everyone else was if you did it just right. Damn it, I cannot remember what the fuck those things were called. We had like a, which I've shown pictures of and on here, of one that I called Downtown. And the whole idea behind it was that, you know, the Earth had blown up or whatever, and a little chunk of it was just floating in space. It had like a force field around it, or a dome or whatever, and where little buildings and stuff were still around. It had a Walmart, a apartment building, let's see, a parking garage area for multiple cars. We can ramp off of it with a souped up warthog. An old church, like kind of a graveyard type scene. A GameStop. The Clerks Quick Stop. Tap's headquarters from Ghost Hunters. And it was going to make a Pizza Hut. I got pretty far on making a Pizza Hut, but the game would not allow that much more complex mesh inside the map. And now if I load the map up, the game instantly crashes. It never did that until I had Windows 10. So I guess something that old is just doesn't really render or do well in the newer stuff, whatever. I could probably go in there to a map editor and change something that would make it work. It was very tricky, those map editors. When building a map for that, you had to be careful of tiny faces on the polygons, tiny vertice areas. Like whenever you're building anything in 3D, there's like a vertex or vertices, little dots that once you connect 3 of those dots, that's a polygon and that's a face. You have to make sure the face is pointing the correct way. You don't want like a face of a shape or something like that to be inverted and to where you can't see the render of it. So if you had it inverted, with the game, whenever it would compile together for the map, it would get all crazy and give you warnings and errors and shit, and you'd have to go in there and fix it. Or if you had 2 small ones that are stretched out too far, like 2 tiny dots on one side and then it stretched all the way over here, it would get upset because it would say that there was a rendering error, and, you know, that the face is like messed up or something, and you'd have to go back and fix that face a little bit, which is why I always look at this stuff here for that. You see, they did that same stuff here where it's just kind of stretched. Even right here, it's kind of like they stretched this out, and it just catches me whenever I'll look at stuff like this. It's not symmetrical like it should be. Or maybe it's not supposed to be symmetrical. I don't know. But I do know, I can show you an example, if anybody's watching, of a stretched out polygon that's sort of like wrong, that hasn't been mapped correctly. And if you didn't map correctly in that, though, it would not even like let you light map it, which is when you run a series of pre-lit mapping areas for lighting the map itself, like what this little spot here is going to be like lit up to be. Light maps had to be just right. If you didn't, then it wouldn't render right, and it wouldn't even let you load it up. Stretched vertices. That's what's going on in this game, is stretched vertices, and they haven't fixed it, which can cause map problems. One way to get around a lot of the map problems, like, which, sorry, I'm getting focused on this and not thinking correctly. Alright, why is it this? Okay, there it goes. And I get too far out and completely get confused and forget what I was talking about, which always happens. But I'm getting toward collision geometry, which on this game it's pretty obvious where it's at for a lot of things. I don't know about Star Trek, but in Halo Custom Edition or just PC regular edition, which is based off of like everything they do anyway, like the basis, it starts off there and just goes up from there to build basic stuff for the games of any game, really, like the foundation for all these games, where you'll see like a an area. So that might be, yeah, that right there is actually an object with its own collision geometry. This is not. See that little ramp up thing there? There's an invisible geometry there to prevent you from not being able to jump up on top of that by running. So they make a ramp. It's invisible where it doesn't render, but it's still there. Versus the actual object here, it renders and it's not really there. It's just surrounded by something that is collidable. It's a good way to cheat. Because could you imagine like actual steps in this game and your character not being able to go up those steps? So what you do, you turn off the collision geometry for those steps, or you don't add it to those steps, or the mesh, or whatever you're doing with it. And instead, or even just leave it on, but on top of it, you just add like a basic planar type area, which is just a plain flat surface, and you give it collision geometry and make so it doesn't render, but the character still interacts with something there, but it's not, you don't see it. It's just a ramp, like that's a ramp, you know. But for steps, you do that just to make it look like you have steps you can walk up. Damn. I learned a lot whenever I played around with all that. At first, I didn't have collision, so whenever I'd have a map with some uphill climb or whatever like that, and it had stairs, and I was like, why isn't my man like going up there? You gotta jump. And I was like, oh yeah, invisible geometry. So I had to add it. It's all fun. That shit right there was fun, that shit. Damn it. Something these idiots here completely ignore is the geometry. I think just run at me and lunge. Personal shield's losing power, son. Attack, Methuselah drone. Attack! Shaders were always an issue. Building them in Halo was relatively easy. It's like, you know, two images like on top of one another in a way where one of them kind of acts as though a perspective is being used to give it depth when it has none. Bump maps is what they call those. There's bump maps all in this game. Like this here is completely flat, but whenever you move a certain direction, it gives it like, you know, shading to where you think it's actually got some depth to it. Well, that's done with texturing, bump maps and shaders. which is pretty awesome. Then you can have like reflective surfaces and stuff, which is pretty cool too. I could probably, if I needed to, I can import this into Halo. Fix it. If there was a way for me to access the map file. Which there are several ways to do stuff like that. There's the easy way and then there's the hard way. The easy way is, hey, give me these damn map files. The hard way is figuring out what, compression is used and what kind of container file that stores all this bullshit. And extract it from there. Damn. This one redid itself. Which, don't get me wrong, I have looked up, like, extracting, like, landscapes and stuff from this just to check it out. To see where all the hidden stuff's at. Way back in, the Forge days on here. Not La Forge, but The Forge. When the game actually had it where you can create your own scenarios and stuff and missions. You can load up a lot of the map files and view them completely. And you could see where the hidden box areas were in the game on the map, where it would store all of the enemies and stuff, and all the all the 3D structures that just kind of popped into nowhere. Because you need to have it already in the map to preload into the memory. Can't remember what map I was playing with that day on Forge, but you got to see it. Like, you can call a ship to come out and attack you and whatever, in Forge, and like a fight scenario, and it would say like which ships. You choose the ship and it would like load it up into the little area. That way it's already loaded and ready to go, instead of having a loading screen during the battle. Please wait while your enemy gets here. Gaming is fun. And I don't mean just straight up playing the game. I mean building it. Making it. Boom! Watched Picard last night, morning, whatever it was. One thing that confused the hell out of me, which if you've watched Star Trek Next Generation, almost all the episodes or something, you've probably seen the Mark Twain episode where Data, or an excavation team, finds Data's head in a cave in San Francisco or whatever, and it's hundreds of years old, and then they go through that whole little ordeal where Data's head gets knocked off, and then they reattach the one from then. But Guinan is there in the past. It's her past self, as well as like the crew of the Enterprise are there. I can't remember. I think Picard's there. But if you've watched Picard, you can probably know where I'm heading with that. The fact that what happened in this recent episode. But I don't think, like in the series, was it always mentioned that Guinan was like an Elorian in that, or just in the movie? I can't remember. I'm going to have to look that up, damn it. I know they mentioned it in the series, because Soren himself mentioned it as an Elorian. Michael McDowell used it as Elorian. Enunciate. Alright, we can destroy these enemies now. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Ooh, that was right at the very edge of that. Space may be the final frontier, but it's made in the Hollywood basement. Tidal waves can save the world from Californication. Californication. Fornication. Californication. Born and raised by those who praise control the population. Everybody's been there, don't been on vacation. Hey. Firstborn unicorn, hardcore soft pine. Dream of Californication. Dreaming about fornication. Fornicated. Ugh, goodness gracious. Ugh, fire truck. Nice. Okay. Man, we got dual pistols. We didn't need that shit, but okay. Tell me like I'm 5. Oh yeah. Oh da, da 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 da. Oh yeah. Come on, one more. Or two. Or none. Okay, bye. Let's see. Sicker than the rest, there is no test. But this is what you're craving. Firstborn unicorn. I do have that set as a trait, right? Right? Right, Betty? O'Neal. Kaboom! Let me hear you say wow, wow, here. Ooh, wonder if we can get a little bit of that. Let's go there and see. Come on, Tilk. Ooh, getting close, getting close, getting close. Yeah, yeah, senor. Good try, señor. One, two, Freddy's coming for you. Damn. Damn. I didn't mean to take all of them. Oh, y'all done? Y'all done? Y'all said, okay, we done a knee up. We gonna leave that right there. Yeah. What's in here, you fornicator? Tilkin Carter. Hip, 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 shabba labba ding dang. Da da da. Ba da ba. Ba da da da. Ba da da da. Nice. Ow. Dream of Californication. Boink. Doinky, doinky, doinky. Doinky, doinky. Boinky, boinky. Lullaby. Alright, everybody. When cleaning your gun, make sure you point it at other people. Okay, potential capture of author winning. I come home in the middle of the night, my body says, when you gonna treat your life right? Come on, let's shoot, O'Neal. Yeah, let's not shoot, O'Neal. I wanna be the one who walks in the sun. Snap, mac, nap, 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 nap. Smack, 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 smack. Smack, 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 smack. Why does it always run out right when I get to that thing? Every time. It doesn't matter where I am fighting the Rex in that little tiny zone. Damn it. Oh, shit. Wrong one. I'm already over here. Might as well. Might as well. Kaboom! Kaboom! Hadouken! Sure you can! That's my simple. Hadouken! Hadouken! Shoryuken down there! Hadouken down there!
All 3 silos are under Allied control. Excellent work.
I still don't know how it figures out how much you receive.
The Bob Fortress has engaged transporters. Troops inbound.
Because you can be on this map all damn day. With one character. And you can take all 3 of those down. It'll sometimes just give you like 100 or 1,000 dilithium. 5, 3. Somebody told me 10 at one time. Or you can be on here for a few seconds. Go right over there to the Rex. Attack. Get 5. Just for 1. I don't know how it calculates it. Doesn't seem like whatever. Back again with the second verse. It's all clean, so I ain't gonna curse. I put my hand up on your hip. But yeah, a while ago, I was talking about like a stretched face, 3 vertices together creating a polygon face planar. Shit like this will happen if you stretch that shit out. That's a good example there too. So whenever you do that accidentally, because what makes me have had happened here, I'm trying to see how it's stretched. This is covering up a mistake. Something under here is causing a problem, which caused this to stretch. But then whenever they went back to retexture, something messed up, and they just said, put this over it. Nobody will notice. They'll come from this way, they'll see that. That looks okay. They'll go over here, they'll come from this way, and they'll just see that. It'll distract them from that problem. Yeah, I know how that works. I know how it works. Yes, I know you fucked up. That's how milk and butter make eggs. Everyone knows it's butters. It's probably a texturing issue more than anything. It just always bothers me.
BATT3MPIRE says, this whole game is patch over patch over patch infinity. LOL.
Right? Get a shovel out here and start digging and find the previous releases. What are you digging for? Is that a grave? No, it's the previous release. What are you climbing that ladder for? It's the next release. All I do know is a lot of Voth die in this battlefield. That one too. No, wait, no, they get put unconscious. That's right. There's no such thing as killing anyone in this game. Disruptor, Demolisher, what? I avoided him attacking me and I got an accolade, yay. It's the little things. Hopefully one day they'll revamp this area, like they do to a lot of stuff. Hey man, what are you attacking that man for, man? That whole running thing, it's funny as hell. Well, since I don't want to fight you, Mr. Voth, I am trying to go over here, and you were just right there, and my guy shot you. We're gonna go here. Well, what I would like to see is one of those big bad generals come walking in here. That would be fun as hell. Fun, can he? Reputation. Slowly bringing along a lot of the other characters and their reputations. I never thought about doing that, like actually playing with them. It was just like a little thing that would get more dilithium. But as they scramble around in my head and wonder, why aren't you using that? It makes me sad. You know, I have that that Aegis thing. I don't know if it's the deflector or something in the engineer. How the engines? I don't know, but it should be time to either have to take it out and put it back in, renew it or whatever, because I haven't sold it yet. And usually within like a certain amount of time, it'll be like, here's this back, it didn't sell. So I like to call this game the longest lasting or longest alpha beta test or whatever game in multiplayer history. Like, you know, it's been going since like what, 2012? No. Earlier than that, right? Because if 12, that means 22 means 10. So no, it's 2010, I think. Right? I can't remember. Damn it. I can't remember, man. But, man. It ticks me off that I can't remember.
BATT3MPIRE says, 1-2 YRS of testing and it's still broke LOL.
Yeah, 12 years of testing, it still broke. No, those are features. They just bring in more like little fixes here and there and graphical updates to keep the game running. I see there's like a new Star Trek game out there that's, I guess, more of like a story type game. It's gonna have Spock in it, but not Leonard Nimoy, because you know he's not with us anymore. But it's gonna have his version of Spock. He's voiced by somebody else. I can't remember what it's called. I swear I used to pay attention. Well, I do like this game. I just wish they'd put more into the budget of it and fix things and other stuff. All that stuff come with that stuff. Oh, you got me. Maybe a first-person view would be awesome. First-person fighting abilities. Run your little legs off, son. 45 minutes southeast of Thibodaux, Louisiana. Lived a man named Doc Millsap in his pretty wild hat, huh? Raised up a son who can eat up his weight in groceries. Do-do-do-do-do. Named him after a man of the cloth. Called him Amos Moses. Sit down on him, Amos. Make it count, son. About 45 minutes southeast of Thibodaux, Louisiana. That's another little thing I wish they'd fix. The arrow's pointing over there, but it's over here. I have a right to gripe. I've not purchased a damn thing off this game. I'm a player, damn it, and I haven't used a damn bit of money. Weird animation. It's like they made sure the legs moved, but the arms just stay stationary at the sides. It's like a hawk about to attack a prey or whatever. Caca. Yay. Bring back some of those early picture sounds. I love it. Charlie. Flanking damage. Flanking damage. Are y'all alive? Are you alive? Oh, okay. Talk to researcher. Nope. Anyway. I'm investigating technologist area. Can you defend me? Sure. Come on, guys. Hello. North America, meet your match. So are we not trying to capture the area? Is that it? Ha! Gotcha. Yeah.
Congratulations, Honored.
Yay! We upgraded for some reason. Damn it, we need some more. Damn it, Jim, I'm a doctor, not a mechanic. Boom! In your face, son. McCoy done dropped the mic, yo. Alright. I need some more command credits. Are they not flooding in right here? Oh, man. Ooh, I got 3 for no reason. Cool. Ah, dude, nobody captured them. Interesting. It's like, just, wow. It was a gift from God. A gift from God's like, bitch, tell me that again, bitch. Tell me that one more time. Samuel L. Jackson is God. MF this. Well, he wouldn't be able to say GD though. What he was? He'd say me, damn it. And there wouldn't be any damn snakes on the plane either. Sit alone and watch your light. My only friend from teenage nights and everything I had to know. I heard it on my radio. Gave us all those old time stars. Damn it. I hate when a yawn interrupts me. Okay, got that. Time to go to Ushanka. Ushanka. Come on, Kagan. Come on, Timmy. There you go. Alright, Kagan. Come here. Get near me, Kagan. Okay. Thank you. Run speed for 15 seconds. It's weird it says 15 seconds, but you look at the skill thing, it says longer. So crazy, man. It's crazy. You know that's crazy, man. That's crazy. Like right here, Kagan. Skills multiplying, let's fire. So right there. Motion accelerator 1. Run speed for 30.6 seconds, 74%. But yet, whenever it's loaded, it's only 24% with 15 seconds. Huh? Somebody explain me why not work? Why not work? Why not you work? Nah. It's affected by this. Turn around. Get him, boy, get him. Get him, target, get him. That's a good Bowie. Good Bowie. Good Bowie. Yeah, very good Bowie. Kagan, what kind of weapon do you have? What you got, boy? You got it right there. Sumpac Blast. Oh my god. He still has the Sumpac Blast weapon. That's a piece of shit. Piece of shit weapon. Sucks a royal dick. The fucking pile of shit. Nanopulse edged batleth. Disruptor pistols. Let's see. If I claim those, and probably give them to Kagan. Maybe I can give them to myself. So disruptor. I don't know. Kagan. Now keep running at me. I'm it. I got tagged, so I'm it. God, get over yourself. Look, there we go. Okay. Now I gotta focus. I gotta focus. Nope, I'm it. I got tagged, so I'm it. Oh, tagged him back. I tagged him back. He tagged me back. Okay. I'm it. You're it. We're it. Reach for it. Ugh. Okay. Alright, alright. If I double that, get that out of there, and then I do this right to here. Go to the upgrader. Okay. How much damage is that versus what Kagan's already using? Boots and pants and 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 Mr. Misty-eyed, therefore I'm Mr. Misty-eyed, therefore I'm. Can you save my heavy dirty soul? Just drains off into a different thing, doesn't it? My, the brain when it's fractured is fun. Kagan ice cream. Your name is Kagan ice cream. See. Mr. Misty-eyed, therefore I'm. Mr. Misty-eyed, therefore I'm. Can you save my heavy dirty soul? Can you save my heavy dirty soul? For me. Can you save my heavy dirty soul? Okay, dude's leaving, dude's coming. Not in the floor, damn it. Don't you come down there. More than 20 VOD defeated. Mr. Misty-eyed, therefore I'm. Can you save my heavy dirty soul? What about myself? Let's see. Those versus what weapons I have. Assimilated that. The flaming sword is a Hadouken! Shoryuken!
Shoryuken!
Dun, 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 dun. Here we go. There she goes. There she goes again. Racing through my veins, and I just can't contain the feeling that remains. There she goes. There she goes again. I just thought of something graphic. Yeah, you think that the way a Klingon's ridges are, you know, the fact they have these ultra sharp teeth and stuff. Does the male Klingon have like a barbed penis? And then the female Klingon, does she have like a teeth in her vagina? Yeah. Where like they lock together and they're in there for hours, you know. Like 24-hour mating season, I don't know, 28. And just a thought that just popped in my head for no reason. I'm not too keen on keeping track of the species stuff.
BATT3MPIRE says, I gotta decide on a T5 ship for my Disco Science tune. Dunno what to get.
That's a tough one. I don't know either. It has to be T5? Or is it because you have a free T5 coupon? Mr. Misty Eye, therefore I'm Mr. Misty Eye, therefore I'm. Can you save my heavy dirty soul? That's what happens whenever you hurt mommy. You want to see what happens, Larry? You see what happens when you fuck a stranger in the ass? You see what happens, Larry? Do you see what happens, Larry?
BATT3MPIRE says, free one.
Gotcha. What is it? Disco Science tune. Now, is it a Federation or Klingon disco? I'm guessing Federation. Disco fever. Disco fever. Disco fever. Yeah.
BATT3MPIRE says, Fed.
Fed. Hello, General Eknar, whoever you are. Yeah, you think you're attacking me, but no. I ain't gonna let you attack me. There we go. Well, let me go look through the list. I'm pretty bad at selecting things anyway. Can you save my health? Is anything on... Well, it doesn't matter if it's free, right? Tier 5. Ooh, got some choices, don't you? Purchased, not purchased. We'll put a big list up there. Andorian. One day I need to make an Andorian, give him an Andorian ship. That'd be good to keep that $5 coupon. Tier 5. Is that just cross factions, or is this like Normal faction. Dude. Headphones falling off my head. So Federation, do you want it to be like a Federation ship? Like the typical like look of the ship? Mr. Misty Eye, therefore I'm Mr. Misty Eye, therefore I'm Wonder, did these ships show up?
BATT3MPIRE says, think you'll just go Star Cruiser.
Star Cruiser. I mean, did these ships show up in the shipyard too? Hull strength. I definitely get one that's got like one of the greatest hull strengths. There needs to be a chart, you know, like a list that we can look at, a spreadsheet or something, where if you're wanting to select, you just click on like hull, and it'll show you like the top 5 like strengthened hulls, or like if you were looking for one that has like 5 weapon slots in the front or something, you just click on the 4 weapons 5, or I mean not 4 but FORE. That would be interesting. That would be very, very interesting. Something that I've wanted to do actually, but I'm never going to have time to do, mister. I'm never going to have time to do a damn thing anymore. I've been told I have to have 32 hours to work. A full-time position. Sucks ass. Sucks ass. I don't want full-time hours. I like the vacation part of full-time, but I do not like the hours required to keep it. I think it's bullshit. Say, well, no one else can move up into full-time unless you move down to part-time. Damn it. Mr. Misty Eye, therefore I'm Mr. Misty Eye, therefore I'm. Can you save my heavy dirty soul, lower? Then I'd have to keep a list of it though. So I'm putting it together in my head like this spreadsheet of shit. Damn it. It got me thinking about something. I hate that. If I see it in my head, I have to do it.
BATT3MPIRE says, 4 weep for N aft, 3 9K hull, 4 ENG cons, 3 SCI cons, 2 TAC cons, 4 device, turn rate 7.
Is it an upgradable one? Because I know some tier 5s have that X upgrade too. That way if you upgrade it to the X version, you'll get like a extra something or whatever. Like some sort of slot or whatever. Unless it's just certain ships that have that X upgrade. Cancel offer, mister. Withdraw that offer, mister. Put 96 in there, mister. 96000. 000 925 000 925 000. There's a fleet voucher right there.
BATT3MPIRE says, don't think it's upgradable.
Blarg. Star Cruiser. Let's see. Damn it. Star. You said Science Star Cruiser? That's tier 6 though, isn't it? Tier 5. I don't find a star anywhere, mister. Cruiser? Avengers. Go! Go, Avengers! What about one of those that's got the traits upgrade thing, where you go through the tiers in this ship and create a thing? One instant, one tactical. 37, mister. Mister, I, therefore I, Mister, I, therefore I. There's a Celsior Cruiser retrofit. Galaxy Dreadnoughts. A lot of people use the Dreadnoughts. I've seen those a lot.
BATT3MPIRE says, I'm only LVL 40.
Oh. Oh. Are you looking at the ships in the Z/C store, or are you looking at the shipyard? It's weird how that ship looks. A straight on shot.
BATT3MPIRE says, shipyard.
Ah, so you're not looking at this screen. That's what I was looking at. This one. It's a lot harder to tell. It's like you can't really sort it too much. Okay. That would suck though. Just called Star Cruiser. Is it one that can level up as you level? Like, you know, the hull is only like this big if you're this level.
BATT3MPIRE says, I don't have Zen yet.
No Zen? Not Zen at all? No Zen? Do you have dilithium? Well, do the event. You're able to access the event, correct? The campaign event or event campaign. Because whenever you get this, then you can be rewarded 2 tier 6 discount coupons where you don't have to have Zen, but you can buy Zen ships. And on Zen, you can have fun with them, yes. On Zen, yes, on Zen.
BATT3MPIRE says, yeah, not on this tune though.
Oh, okay. Oh, that tune's only level 40. Gotcha. Gotcha there, I gotcha. Yeah, I understand. Damn. Let's see. Roster. I'm a warrior. Create new fleet event. Buy from provision of...
BATT3MPIRE says, I'm working the event for the T6 ticket.
Nice. Nice! Sna. But, you save up that Zen, or that dilithium on all the characters. That's how I've got mine. You know, that's how I have 9,500 Zen. Because I'm doing these here, these 500s of little bit at a time with all my characters and saving it up, and then eventually someone buys the dilithium, and you know, that's one way to get it that's free for those of us who don't pay anything. Or get somebody to gift you a Steam gift card, and then that will, you can put that towards Zen if you wanted to do that, not use money. Mr. Misty Eye, therefore I'm Mr. Misty Eye, therefore I'm boom boom. Archer. Australian for Archer. Haha, Australian.
BATT3MPIRE says, I bought lifetime sub last week. Only took me 10 years lol.
Oh wow. I don't know that I could do that. Well, with lifetime sub, you'll auto get Zen every month though. So there's that. It's not too bad. It'll just take you forever to really get anything good with that. There was somebody that recently, it's like started watching my Twitch, and they said they had been away from the game for like 8-something years, and they were already a lifetime subscriber, like, or whatever, way back then. So whenever they logged into the game, they just got like immersed in all of this Zen, you know, at once. You just imagine, because it's like what, 500 each month.
BATT3MPIRE says, every little bit helps.
Every little bit helps, yeah. But like, what is it? 12 times 5. 24. Carry the 4. I don't know what the fuck. Can't do math at the moment. It's an easy math problem. I just can't do the shit. It's like 60 something. 60. Yeah, it's exactly 60. 60,000. 60,000 Zen. That's a hell of a lot of money. That's like 600 US dollars, I think. I don't know about New Zealand or Aussie dollars, what the ratio to that in the game is. Can you save my heaven to the soul? Soul? I've seriously been thinking about using the energy credits that I have on all my characters and putting it all together on one character and buying some master keys so that I can get some Lobby. I need Lobby for so many things. But it's not going to be enough, though. Mr. Misty Eyed, therefore I, Mr. Misty Eyed, therefore I'm. Can you save my heavy daddy soul? No, you cannot. No. I'm not dead. I feel happy. I love that.
BATT3MPIRE says, took too long making a decision.
Uh-oh. Took too long making a decision. Did it make the decision for you? Mr. Misty Eyed, therefore I'm. Blow, meow, meow, meow.
BATT3MPIRE says, bot at endgame kicked me when I was choosing a name.
Oy. Kicked you? The game kicked you out? The hell? It was like saying wrong choice, see you later. Kicked you out of the game. It's one of those features again. You trying to name a ship? You not come in luck. We ban you. Recent update. Naming a ship causes game to crash. I could totally see that happening. Running to the right in ground mode causes game to crash. Flying left while holding your tongue out causes game to crash. Game crashes when you look at it wrong. Game crash this. Game cries and wants a doll. Game crashes and demands you take it to a psychiatrist. Ooh, I found a cover shield. I found a cover shield. I found a cover shield. Yeah, I found a cover shield. Trip, is this your cover shield? Trip, this cover shield. Trip, you cover shield. Mount Cullum. Alright, who are we waiting for? We're waiting for you, buddy. We're waiting for you. Fire. Near. It's been a long road getting from there to here. It's been a long road, but my time is finally near. And I can feel a change in the wind right now, 'cause he farted. Nothing's in my way, and they're not gonna hold me down no more. No, they're not gonna hold me down, 'cause I've got faith in my farts. Going where my farts. Dude, I started running forward, and these damn frog boots shot me to the side. That's hilarious. Oh, it's hilarious. Hilarious. Faith to believe I can do anything. I've got strength of the soul, and no one's gonna bend or break me. I can reach any star, 'cause I've got faith. Faith of the fart. It's been a long night, trying to find my way in the darkness. Whoops. Ooh. I'm running low on dilithium here. Die, lithium, die! Withdrawal. Is that gonna throw me into a thing? Yep. Oh, that'd be awesome. It goes too fast. If you don't slow down, you're gonna crash. Na 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 nanny boo boo. Nanny 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 boo boo. You go way too fast. If you don't slow down, you're gonna crash. You should watch your step. Don't freak out, gonna break your neck. So shut your mouth, 'cause I'm not listening anyhow. Ugh. We did it. We did it. We did saw a putty tat. Oh yeah, I've got all those, so I don't need to like worry about that. Damn it, mister, damn it. Sassage. 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 Change character to me. To me. Scorpiona. Hello, Scorpiona. How are you doing, Scorpiona? Hello, Scorpiona. Hello. Hello.
Murdoch says, I have arrived.
Hello, Butters. I have arrived. The moment of reckoning. Ooh. Okay.
Murdoch says, Hamas Butters.
Ass Butters. Okay, I got a mail message here. I was talking about this earlier.
BATT3MPIRE says, here he is.
This could either be your sale of whatever Aegis thing or whatever expired, or it could be that it's sold. Let's see what happens. Exchange sale expired. Damn it. Damn it. Yep, I knew that was coming. Coming and going, mister. Let's go in here first, mister. We didn't hit a thing, mister. Grind. Here he is, Mr. Universe. Butters. My favorite, though, is this one now. Shit! Shuttle to Saturn. Shuttle to Saturn is brought to you by Butters.
Murdoch says, someone gave me a Trizender sub and I don't like any of his emotes, so.
Really? I mean, maybe he gave you one. Or were you just there and it was a random thing? I don't know what kind of emotes he has. Everyone knows it's Butters. I need to make the free ones that you can make
Murdoch
now.
says, no, it was a random gift to 5 peeps.
And since there's like 30 some odd people there, you was one of the 5 random people. How does that...
Murdoch says, hey man, I got some stow info for you.
Oh really? Do you now? Do you? How does that make you feel, Dr. Phil? Dr. Feel good, McGraw. Feel good. How much is this going for then? Search. 35. Everyone knows it's Butters. What news? What news bring me? We'll do that. Post that right there. Yes. We repost.
Murdoch says, okay, so high-end beam overload builds, Science builds, or even Torp builds can be expensive.
That's right.
Murdoch says, there is a new workaround, a reach around if you will.
A reach around. A reach around. The old reach around. Which can be shown in this emote here. All you have to do is just, whoops. Tilt it just right. There we are. Damn, I got it. Shit.
Murdoch says, since Stowe redid the Intel spec, surgical strikes is very good, it stacks crit.
The old reach around. That's how you scratch your ass when you're sleeping. Okay. Alright, I'm going to go into the event. Of course, the event is going to be
Murdoch
Operation
says,
Wolf.
so, watch Augmented Gamer's YouTube video on surgical strikes. It's a budget build but hits hard.
Augmented Gamer. Maybe I will. Just post the link and stuff. I need to make a script that grabs links that people post and puts them into a file.
Murdoch says, I think Stowe wanted to make damage more accessible to non-whale people.
What, really? Whale, then. Whale. If I made the
Murdoch
script, I
says,
can make it right.
I will send you a PM with it.
You can just YouTube the post, I mean, or on here, I mean, dude, the links, I'm okay with it. No, I'm not here. Everyone knows it's Butters.
Murdoch says, you will do space damage for the first time, lol.
I will do space damage for the first time. Yes. Yes. That one alarm just likes to copy the other alarm because he's jealous. You spin me
Murdoch
right
says,
around, baby.
since the Intel skill surgical strike stacks crit, you don't get crit locators, but the other ones, the ones that have crit severity.
Okay.
Murdoch says, I put the build on a KDF, working very well.
It's vulnerability locators, and then there's like the other ones. What are they called?
Arcanoload
Damn it.
says, testing out surgical strikes on my Aang earlier, before maintenance. Plus 80 crit severity is nice. Murdoch says, yes, vulnerability.
Yes.
Hey, that's a bit. It's South Fast, you better, buddy. Hey, South Fast, you better, man. Buddy.
Uh-oh, we have trapped Horta here. He is trapped in the steps. He cannot get out of the stairs.
Murdoch says,
There is
so just saying, consider using it on one of your characters. Save the video and work on it over time.
Save the video and work on it. Are you talking about like for a science? Is it what kind of build is it for? Like a thing? I thought they came down the middle ramp, but they don't come down the middle ramp, Lieutenant Dan. They come around the other side of the ramp, buddy.
Murdoch says, for tactical.
For tactical. Well, my choices for tactical are Michael, O'Neill, myself, Gary the Klingon.
Arcanoloth says, it's ideal for a ship that has a CMDR ranking / intel seat, so you get to make use of that CMDR rank offensively. Add power to weapons and override subsystem safeties and all set. Murdoch says, you can use it on others but mine as well do tactical to squeeze out all the damage.
Tic-tackle?
Murdoch says, correct.
Correct.
Yeah.
Almost there. System hack at 75%.
Almost. His name is Al. Almost.
The exocomp at Console Alpha is damaged and needs repairs.
Selt.
Murdoch says, I'm using the legendary D7 Intel battlecruiser which also has Miracle Worker seating, however any ship with Commander Intel will do fine.
Repair all exocoms to restart the security.
Everyone knows it's Butters.
Yes, all exocoms are operational. They're continuing to hack the system.
Whoever kills these terrorists will get their own ship to command.
Help yourself, son. Fire on the mountains, run, boys, run. Stop in the name of Scrubs.
That's it. Security system bypass
Mister?
complete.
Yay, mister. We've done it.
Security teams, report
We've
to
been able
operation.
to keep these people away.
Anyone inside.
Mister? Oh, hello there. Hi there, mister.
Blast door control should allow you to open the blast door now.
The last time I did this, it made the game go boom. No, actually, the internet died that day. Internet died that day, and it came back up, and then I was like, well, yeah.
Exocoms at the database before the Terrans delete all the files.
They're gonna be tearing it up, yo.
Lita, I don't have time to waste on your
I don't have time for this shit.
Let's do it. Boom, boom, choo, 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 choo. Ice, ice, baby. Let's kick it. Earn. So, Arcanoloth,
Here we go.
have you watched...
Intact so we can get
Where are you at on Discovery and Picard? Pickard. Where you at, boy? Where you at? Down there.
transporter route. Emergency transport.
Emergency transport, 'cause I am an asshole.
You're just an asshole.
All technicians report.
I'm not just an asshole.
The database
Got a head
before
and
they
2
steal
arms
it
and 2
from us.
legs.
Smart ass Butters. Everyone knows it's Butters.
You are swiftly becoming annoying.
Swift kick in the ass. I need some help with this, mister. Here we go. Methuselah drone device. And he's gonna go off on his own. As usual.
data acquisition at 25%. Keep it up.
Dun 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 dun. Spaghetti. Meatballs. Spaghetti and meatballs. Dun, 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 dun. Horse relish. Dun, 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 dun. What's going on in here? Ah, damn it, mister. Damn it to hell, mister. I want to go in there. I want in there, mister. Fire.
Little help here. The adrenaline full of. The
Exocom's
adrenaline full
console
of
failure
hoes.
is damaged.
The
Get it
adrenaline
back
full of
online.
hoes. On the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to
You won't get rid of me that
me
Data acquisition
a
at 50%.
pie.
Arcanaloth
Pie.
says, Leg D7 is a beast. Beautiful ship.
A partridge in a pear tree. On the second day of Christmas, my true love gave to
initiate travel.
me. Two turtle doves and a partridge in a pear tree.
5%. You're almost.
really don't know when to quit.
On the
Your exocom
third
console
day
gamma
of
is offline.
Christmas, my true love gave to me. Hello, anybody home in there? Mr. Misty Eye, therefore I'm.
Really don't know when to quit, do you?
No, we never know when to quit.
Murdoch says, I had been using it on other characters but found other ships to use, so this KDF alt was gonna do the legendary Birel, but it's sort of meh, and I had already considered using the D7 on her, so this update works perfect for her and the D7. Easy build to do, just butter.
Just
Data
butter.
acquisition complete. Well done.
Like a knife through soft butter. Like a butter knife through hard butter. Like an asshole through a sharp penis.
Don't know when to quit, do you?
Really quit, buddy.
Someone needs to make a soundboard of all the Evil Quin's words and then prank call somebody with it.
Damn it! Quinn the Tigress! Get me out of here!
Escape through the shuttle bay. Dun 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 dun. Mister? We've got to go here to the shuttle bay to attack Evil Quinn. Let me open these blast doors here. Stop shooting me, mister. I'm trying to open these blast doors. There you go, mister. Let's see, if I press the wall here. Me first, mister. I open the door, let me in first.
Oh, I'm not done with you yet. Ensign, lock phaser!
Oh yeah? Well, how would you like to go up against a smaller version of yourself, then? Take him out, Mini-Me!
This is Quinn. Feed in the troops. Fire the main phase.
Send in the clowns. Dooby-dooby-doo-boo. Let me give him a little tickle. Oh, he left the area to get tickled. He super kick.
Murdoch says, hey guys, I found this amazing YouTube channel last night. He has a team of people and they scam scammers. They are usually from India and trying to seriously scam people out of thousands of dollars, usually targeting the elderly. Murdoch says, https://www.youtube.com/watch v=SWOE6x1RCNG.
Keep up the pressure.
Is it that guy that
But it's still in the fight.
gets the scammer's information and shows him that he gets their stuff? and then he takes it off their desktop and asks them if they want it back or whatever. There's a guy that does that. I've watched on YouTube. Beam in the troops. Doobie doobie doo. Beam in the troops.
Murdoch says, yeah, you have seen one of them.
Yes. Where he they've established
Murdoch says,
a thing.
he is good. That can't be easy to do. Murdoch says, it's intense.
They do like a remote connection, and he reverses the remote connection and downloads their stuff and deletes it off their main computer. And then they're like, "Hey, what happened?" He goes, "What?" Oh, if you want your stuff back, you have to ask nicely.
Murdoch says, I watched that one last night.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. And they scam
Murdoch
people
says,
so easily
I was
that way.
glued to it. Kept me up all night.
All night long.
Beam in the troops.
Oh my god.
Yeah, never trust like technical support from India. That's what that tells me. Thank you for calling India. We are technical support for everything. What do we need you to do?
Well, can I go ahead and throw all my money at you right now?
Yes, sir, please. Tilt head.
Arcanoloth says, just watched E1 2 of Disco and E3 of Picard with a friend. 1 EP behind on both now.
Episode 3 of Pickard. Picard.
Arcanoloth says, oh y'all talking about Keepaga? He is awesome.
Everything
Murdoch
is
says,
awesome.
it's not right to profile, but sometimes it's just the way it is.
That's right. I mean, anytime that we call, like, for technical support at work, it's somebody from India every time. They outsource over there because it's cheaper. They try their best to do the American accent to make you feel like you're talking to someone from America, but it's not like that.
I wanted to pop that pompous gas bag for years now.
For years.
Well,
One thing that's really interesting, though, is like a bunch of people from India do the little head wobble shaking thing or whatever.
Arcanoloth says, yeah, phone scammers live in nations with a low cost of living and do not extradite to Interpol.
Interpol. Leopold. Got all these fleet marks, can't do shit with them.
Arcanoloth says, so parts of Africa and Asia.
That one running the other siren is just cheating. He's copying. Or is it ping pong? Ping pong.
Murdoch says, have you done the event yet? Murdoch says, wanna do Lupiter Iridus?
Have I done the event yet? Is it Lupiter or is it an I? I mean, in the thing, I mean, I just did the event. I mean,
Murdoch says, you just did oh well.
yeah, but is it an I or is it an L? It would make more sense if it were an L. But it just looks like an I right here. Jupiter. Jupiter? Jupiter? Jupiter?
Murdoch says, Lupitar. Murdoch says, Iridus.
Iridus. Is it just lowercase?
Arcanoloth says, it's an I cause Greek.
Because Greek. Oh, it's trying to make a point of something, and I'm too stupid to know what it is. Damn it. I can, if you haven't done an event, I can do that with you. I mean, I don't have a problem with that. We can do whatever you want to there, mister.
Arcanoloth says, Jupiter can also be spelled Iupiter in original Greek/Latin. Murdoch says, okay, I'm on KDF.
KDF. It's where Klingons go to fart. Alright, let me throw my refined lithium over. To, let's see. Cancel that offer. Then put that on 50. Cause I'll change over to Gary the Klingon.
Murdoch says, cling in me.
Cling on me. If you're not strong, cling on me. We will take you to
Arcanoloth says, Iratus means rage or wrath.
Ah. Wrath. The Wrath of Keon. The Wrath of Keanu. Gary the Klingon. Yeah, I upgraded some of Gary's
Murdoch
stuff.
says, you should find someone to record you singing with a pianist. Singing Cling in Me for a brief 7 seconds or so.
Cling
Arcanoloth says, and Jupiter is another name for Zeus, so they are playing on the name of Jupiter Station.
Jupiter Station. Dun, 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 Jupiter Station. So yeah, I upgraded these to this level here, level
Murdoch
15.
says, don't see you online?
Ah, damn it. This damn character. I swear I don't understand this damn thing. Where is it? Team settings. Always with the anonymous on this thing. Visible to all. I don't think settings are getting saved by this part. Hold on, let me check the traits again. Okay, traits are still there. Sometimes they'll be like half empty for no damn reason. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. But I updated these all the way up until certain levels so I can get some more disruptors damages. Since, like, you know, hey.
Murdoch says, he says that every time, but the Mr. Hyde late at night takes over and he goes private.
Private anus. Since this fleet's always going to be 0, it's like I'm never going to be able to get
says,
those.
Tired but guts won't let me sleep. Rib.
Your guts won't let you sleep. What did you do to your guts there?
Arcanoloth says, maybe I will just sleep on the toilet.
Why did you cause yourself to pee out of your ass?
Murdoch says, he has worms.
He has been eating Klingon gah. If you do not chew the gah, it will become a parasite and kill you.
The Terrans will be here soon to steal
Them damn Terrans be here soon.
We've been working finally.
Alright, I'm in Mr. Turn slow ship, so we better not make any sharp turns.
Arcanoloth says, friend dragged me to Chinese buffet near campus yesterday, so I'ma blame that.
Blame it on the pain.
Murdoch says, so I still have met trash gear, but this ship is already kicking ass with surgical strikes crit boosts.
Surgical strikes. A doctor comes out and uses the...
Arcanoloth says, I don't normally eat out and I stuffed myself on Chinese chicken.
Chickadee China Chinese chicken. Had a drumstick, but it's bringing that chicken. Watching X-Files with the lights on, with Deli Mays on. I hope the smoking is on this one. You gotta be careful with all that. So, about how much cat or dog did you eat?
Murdoch says, well, I hate buffet. Think about it. It's food sitting out.
Yes, Pinky.
Arcanoloth says, yeah, exactly.
Reheated under a heat lamp. Yes, we are building up very much cheese on this chicken. Yes, look at the penicillin on that one. Yes, I like the
Arcanoloth
green.
says, I had 2 plates. Friend went back for thirds. He big taller and bigger than I am, eats there regularly.
Oy. So he's used to it then.
Enterprise, Defiant, take some ships and take her down. The rest of you, stay
It could be that whole thing, like, if people are in prison or jail, and they just eat certain foods there,
Arcanoloth
then they
says,
come out and they eat a
every time I
hamburger.
burp I taste bile.
Oh, that's awesome.
Job done. Defend the huddle projector.
So you're probably not digesting it then,
We've got
right?
hostiles on the station. They're breaching our system.
Da 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 da. It's giving you the shits. Ugh. At least your gallbladder's probably working fine though. No more shit can for you.
Get those rifts under control.
Instead of cream of
Arcanoloth
chicken.
says, yeah, been shitting all day.
Got a case of the raw ass. Raw anus. Ranus. Got a bit of cow's anus on you too. That's why I swear.
We've got hostiles on the station.
Back in the day I was
Our
like,
system.
they just need to hook up like a computer in the wall of a bathroom. That way you can sit on the toilet and compute in peace. And then stuff came
Murdoch
out.
says, drink some Pepto-Bismol or something that will coat your stomach pee.
Yay,
They're
Pepto-Bismol.
going to close themselves.
Just don't get that cheap shit from Dollar General. It'll turn your stool black.
Arcanoloth says, yeah, time for more Pepto now. THX.
Yay, Pepto-Bismol. Nausea, heartburn, indigestion, upset stomach, diarrhea. Yay, Pepto-Bismol.
BATT3MPIRE says, hitting the spay booth hard. Painting the bowl.
Painting the bowl. Using up those toilet tissues. Something fierce. You can go use a bidet and have a squirt in the ass.
Those rifts aren't going to close themselves.
How does a bidet know if your ass is clean? Does it go, I need to spray a little bit
Streamlabs
harder.
says, asterisk, flush.
You couldn't have done that any better, Streamlabs.
Murdoch says, nausea is one of the worst feelings. It's worse than having broken bones.
Yeah, you feel so weak and puny from it.
Arcanoloth says, at bat 3 buyer yup.
Streamlabs just talking toilet shit. And it just pops up a random toilet flush. I love it.
BATT3MPIRE says, it's got a camera to check.
So it takes pictures of your ass. Is what you're telling me. Where do these pictures go? They get uploaded?
Murdoch says, salmonella was the worst. Vomiting and diarrhea for a week. Dehydrated.
Ew, yeah. Vomiting and diarrhea causing dehydration, yeah.
We've got hostiles on the station. They're breaching our system.
That's why it's very rare, like, you just eat stuff, you know. If you had, especially if you hadn't eaten out in a while, your stomach's not used to that type of food, so that'll probably even, like, add to it.
Arcanoloth says, I've had stress fractures in non-load bearing parts of my pelvis before. That sucked, but I could stand upright. Long as I didn't try to rotate, I was good.
Now, if you try to rotate, something might happen.
Murdoch says, I had nothing in my body, not even bile was so bad.
Have you ever, like, chewed on a piece of bile that's hardened? Like, you've like,
Arcanoloth
vomited
says,
up?
I've been rehydrating today.
Nice.
We've locked down the projectors.
We've locked down the projectors.
You still here, Grandma?
You still here, Grandma?
Our Janeway was annoying. Speaking of annoying, did you like the little back door I put in your suit?
That'll be stupid.
Are you kidding me with this? My ships make me invincible. Give up already.
Ah.
Murdoch says, I was shitting my intestine juices out. I kept thinking of a wet towel that was being twisted and wrung out. What it felt like.
Oh yeah, we always visualize stuff like that when things are happening. Constipated, you think of like just a big golf ball or whatever you see in your intestine.
My ships make me invincible. Give
Stuffed up
already.
nose. I always thought about like a golf tee stuck up in the nose kind of situation. Dare to be stupid.
Arcanoloth says, when all the waste is gone and it's just mucus. Arcanoloth says, but sneezes.
That's right. But, you know, they breathe too. They belch. They sneeze.
The Enterprise is
They
going
talk
for
to you.
Protector Outlaw.
You know, it's not just you. It's also your ass. You got to look out for each other. You know, it's not just one man's journey. It's three guys. A man, his penis, and his ass coming to NBC Fridays. Go into a closet or the bathroom and say, "Okay, ass, what should I do? Should we go out there?" No. But what about what if we like it or so? Maybe. What do you think, penis? Penis? Ah, he's asleep right now. He does the shawing thing from
Enterprise, near Projector Gamma.
from Wayne's World. Shawing. Finding Nemo. Nemo. Flip it upside down, you get Owen.
Shield vessels are negating your attacks on the Enterprise. Take them
It is the Enterprise.
BATT3MPIRE says, at least the hemorrhoids aren't too bad today.
That's right. Hemorrhoids, them roids,
Back in a
rolades.
bit. Don't go anywhere, okay?
Tag team back in a bit. Tag team back again. Check
The
it, Derek.
Enterprise is going for Projector Outlaw.
Shit. Well, at least you're not constipated with diarrhea. The urge to go,
Are you kidding me with this?
the running of it, and the continuing urge to go.
You know what? I'm done.
Well done. We said
Weldon? Is that you, Weldon? Weldon! What are you doing, Weldon? I think I'm done over here. Weldon, are you done? Weldon, well? Yes, boss, I'm done. I'm done here. Fleet marks. For no fleet whatso damn ever. Alright, we need to run out here and take some damage. Somehow we need to get damage. Heal health, or ground, or shields, or some shit. Whatever we're doing. Healing ground. I come. And we come. Shield recharge. Medical generator fabricator. Should be able to do that.
Murdoch says, I put a Borg officer on the exchange for close to 400 million LOL. Murdoch says, if it sells gonna buy a DPRM.
Where'd you get a Borg officer?
Arcanoloth says, Nakara acid pools are the only way I can do the ground heals, with my passive regen so high.
Damn it. Respawn.
Murdoch says, it came out of an infinity box.
Oh. How much do the Borg usually sell for? I've never had luck on the acid pools. Especially since they, auto, like, put a thing on you now. The
Murdoch says,
suit.
I wanted Boimler's trait for Lobby so.
Boimla. Boimla. Boimla.
Arcanoloth says, oh, the Borg Doffs are some of the most expensive items on the exchange that are not a ship.
It's a Doff, huh? Medical generator. Yes, Pinky. Firefox, why the hell are you trying to pop up some shit? Bye. Now, son, now, boy, I don't understand you, boy. Now, boy. Hey, everybody, shoot me, shoot me, shoot me. Everybody, shoot me. Everybody, shoot me. I'm right here. Hello, shoot me. Everybody, shoot me. Come on, shoot me.
Arcanoloth says, yeah, they are in demand for their mechanical effect, and supply is low. Murdoch says, I could have probably used it on a science build, but I would rather have DPRM on this D7 for better survivability. Arcanoloth says, DPRM is nice to have for sure.
Damage per rotten meat. Yes, we all don't need rotten meat. That's for damn sure. My gosh, mister.
My God, buddy. God, you son of a bitch.
Arcanoloth says, in terms of stuff that makes your build go, those are last on the list in terms of cost/benefit. Arcanoloth says, ahaha.
Don't laugh too much, man. You might go. Why no can we do that? There we go. Damn it. I'm just wanting them to damage me that I have my people near so that I can regenerate. But my people don't want to be near me when that happens. They try to be far away. I mentioned earlier that I watched the Halo series episode 1. That happened. That happened. Come on, come on. Load up your shields, Mr. Guy person. Personal shields. The medical generator can't fix itself. Kagan.
Murdoch says,
ice cream.
okay, need to get some advice.
Alright, see you later then. Advice? Oh, okay. Thanks for stopping by then.
Murdoch says, my sleep schedule got F up and I can't go to sleep till 6 AM. Arcanoloth says, haha.
6 a.m. Your sleep schedule got effed up, so you can't go to sleep till 6 a.m. So what's your advice? Or what's the advice you need?
Murdoch says, on April 5th I have to wake up at 7 AM to be at work by 8 AM.
Oh. Okay. Yes.
Murdoch says, what is the least painful way to correct it?
Dude, that Oxnix, he's like sleeps weird hours. He'd be the best person to figure that out with. But he's asleep right now.
Arcanoloth says, you have a week, that's plenty of time. Shift by a few years each day, and get sunlight when you wake up.
Ooh, waking up. The only way I could do that is by staying up the
Arcanoloth
whole
says,
time.
do not try to flip it all in one day, you will be jet-lagged and relapse.
Cling on, cling on, cling on, clinging to your dream country. Yeah, it's the Oxnix. He's drives a truck, does that hour thing. Weird stuff thing happens. Ooh, they got Borgie Shippy. Yes, the only way that I
Murdoch
could do
says,
that.
yeah, more sunlight and keep setting my alarm clock up by an hour or so.
Spaghetti. Alright, we need to do the ice sphere.
Arcanoloth says, exactly, take it one day at a time.
One day at a time. how I used to do stuff to, if I needed to be up early in the morning, I would just stay up and then be a zombie that whole day. I'm stupid. But I would tell them, I said, hey, y'all are the ones that
Murdoch
created the
says,
schedule.
I only have to go to the office one day a week, so if I can get used to waking up at 10 a.m., waking up at 7 a.m. one day a week won't be too bad.
One day a week, always one day.
Arcanoloth says, or do what I do, get deployed to Iraq, then go to the VA and say you can't sleep so they give you mirtazapine. I do not recommend this.
Will you sleep forever? Will you sleep until you never wake up? What if you have to pee? Can you not pee? Can a man not pee in peace? If a man is to pee...
Murdoch says, haha, never heard of it. I do have moldafinil. Ever heard of it?
I've never heard of any of that stuff you're
Arcanoloth
talking.
says, mirtazapine puts me to sleep, but getting up the next day is heck. Murdoch says, it's for staying up during the day, for narcolepsy.
Nice.
Murdoch says, modafinil.
Staying for narcoleptic people. Have you ever seen video of the
Murdoch says,
narcoleptic tree trimmer?
modafinil.
They have that narcoleptic
Arcanoloth says,
tree trimmer.
oh yeah, if you have modfinil, do not take that before bed. Try not taking it at all on off days.
Well, you have extreme insomnia.
Murdoch says, modafinil.
Modafinil? Mister?
Definitely. Mr. Definitely, mister.
Mr. Misty-eyed, therefore I'm. Mr. Misty-eyed, therefore I'm.
Murdoch says, you said it correct.
Modafinil? Go to a mortician at all, you'll have more modafinil in your asshole. Defecately will be a problem. Defecately.
Murdoch says, point is, taking half a tab of modafinil will help out stay up during the day so I will be tired at night. Arcanoloth says, some people take it off-label for cognitive enhancement. This has not been scientifically tested.
Ooh. Bitty. Oh no, Buck.
Murdoch says, however, earlier this week I got like 1 hour of sleep and still didn't go to sleep till 6 a.m. next day. Sigh.
Well, it's because you've been like a late nighter. And it doesn't help to be a late nighter. You need to go to bed right now, damn it. So you got to do this like one day a week. Is it the same day every week?
Murdoch says, yes, it is a nootropic and will help, but I have found that the full dose is too much. It messed with me. Murdoch says, yeah, Tuesdays. Murdoch says, cause accountants will be there.
Every Tuesday. So you have to be up every Tuesday in the morning. Which means your Mondays will have to be early days to sleep. And then your Wednesdays could be however long you want them to be. I don't know. I like the nighttime. It's so much better than nighttime. Thoughts are clear.
Arcanoloth says, yes, so you can make yourself tired by working hard all day or staying up later, but circadian rhythm is a sine wave over a 24-hour period, and cannot be flipped in a day. Sunlight exposure can nudge it closer to normal daytime alignment by a few hours a day, but if you are flipped, it may take a week to reset.
Bitty.
Murdoch says, yeah, I'm flipped. Murdoch says, I'm flipped out of my mind.
Flipped over that table.
No available open slides, buddy. You son of a bitch.
Arcanoloth says, yes, so keep nudging it by 1 or 2 hours at a time, and see.
Yes. Yes, mother. Yes. Defense force. Continue. Not now, damn it. Okay. Where are we at? We're right yonder. Right here.
Murdoch says, I may even try to sunbath every day. Arcanoloth says, like that show where they flip houses, and they blow their budget and the wife says, I'm flipping out.
That's right.
Murdoch says, it's still early in the year and people will think I'm crazy but I don't care.
You're crazy and you don't care. I'm crazy. I'm sane.
Arcanoloth says,
In.
winter is rough because people don't go outside and their schedule drifts.
The only time I see sunlight is when I go to work. And then I'm in a building all day, and then I come out of that building and it's dark. Then I come home and it's dark. Then I watch the sun come up out, or the light of the sun shining through the top of the window that is shaded with curtains. And then I go to bed during the morning. And need to do that earlier. Damn it. They're trying to give me freaking hours at work. Just because I'm full-time, I have to have 32 hours. I don't want 32 hours. That eats into my sanity time. I have to have my sanity time. If I don't have my sanity time, I could get cranky. And I get angry. And I get pissed off. But they're telling me if I were to step down from the full-time position, then I could have my lower hours that I want. But I wouldn't have my vacation time that I've barely
Murdoch
ever
says,
take.
so, the exchange won't allow me to take down my Borg DOF cause I need to lower it by 5 million. What's up?
You can't take it, you can't remove it. You can't remove it. You can't remove
Murdoch
it.
says unable to take down? Arcanoloth says?
Alright, is your
Murdoch
roster
says,
full?
and says try again later? Arcanoloth says, that's weird. Arcanoloth says, Dunno could be an error.
It's called a feature, thank you.
Murdoch says, let me check.
Let me show you something. Because if you take it down, it's going to jump it over into your roster. That's what it did to me one time. I don't know, maybe that was just a glitch. But it didn't automatically put it down into like my overflow bag or whatever like it usually does. And
Murdoch says, no, you're right. Murdoch says, my roster is full.
And if you had an empty spot and it went over there, it would definitely go into your roster and might even lock into your account so you wouldn't be able to get rid of it. Your best bet is probably to let it ride until it can't sell.
Says,
And if it can't sell, it'll just go to your mail, and then from there, well, it can't go to your overflow bag, because usually that's where a lot of them go, to your overflow bag, if they can't go into the roster. And it's a safe place for them until you try to sell them or something. So
Murdoch says, I bought more slots LOL.
Oh, you bought more slots. So now he'll definitely go to your roster. And hopefully
Arcanoloth says, if you have any comments, can donate to Fleet or sell on exchange. Murdoch says, and I took it down.
Took it down to the ground. He threw it on the ground. I'm really enjoying this channel that has Star Trek on it. But I find
Murdoch
myself
says,
watching that.
I don't have any more commons.
Do you have any more? Do you have any rares you want to turn into commons to turn into whoever?
Whomever.
Murdoch
To be
says,
fair,
I was thinking of finding that DOF guy where you can trade greens for 2 commons. Murdoch says, but I don't know where that guy is for KDF.
it's only Academy, I think. Yeah, you go into the Academy building, and he's like this guy on the left
Arcanoloth
side.
says, KDF, Academy.
Prices
Murdoch
everyday
says,
Academy.
Yeah, makes sense.
Hey, I love how you warp to Kronos and it automatically makes your ship disappear and you warp twice. How about we fix that one? No, thank you, mister. Yeah.
Arcanoloth says, can max out recruitment but it's super clicky.
Cling on me. When you go to Stovacor, and I'll be there to guide you. I'll help you through the door. I like to run before the camera catches up. It's always fun. It's always fun and educational. Yes, Pinky. You're on easy street, and it feels so sweet. When the world ain't gonna change when you're on easy
Murdoch
street.
says, okay, Borg DOF is back up for 389 million. What a deal.
What a deal! But I'm still not done. You're on first. Yeah, this is, I think, the guy, the Imperial Personnel Officer. Exchange officers.
Murdoch says, undercutting everyone.
Just like it's supposed to be. It is the best way to be Klingon. Gary the Klingon is impressed by your sacrifice. Your sack of rice. There's a red-headed feline here. Armoraniath, is that you? Armorani, whoever you are? She photo manipulates herself to make you think she's got curves.
Murdoch says, sack of spice.
Sack of spice. My own prisoner. Reviews and every crow. Surrounded by the senses for no two. Don't. What the hell? What in the hell, Bobby?
What the hell, buddy? Hey, buddy.
Okay. See, bonus kits and modules. We'll do that. $61 of 100. Life is like a hurricane here in Duckburg. Rose colored lasers, airplanes. DuckTales. Every day they're out there making DuckTales.
But you don't have to take my word for it.
Ba-dun-dun. Ba-dun-dun. Me? Why are you pointing at me?
Hey! There's gonna be a meeting between your ass and the palm of my hand if you don't get off the shed! Now get off the shed!
Everyone knows it's butter.
Let me.
There's gonna be a meeting between your ass and the palm of my hand. If you don't get off the ship, mister. Well, get off the shed, you bastard.
I'm not a
Murdoch
bastard.
says, the last episode one saw on TOS was that one.
Ah, with Nomad? I am Nomad, hear me roar. The Nomad drone. It's a good drone to have. I have it on my main character, but he does nothing
Murdoch
but heal.
says, the robot that brings a crew member back to life. Yeah, Nomad.
He doesn't like really do any damage on here though. He just heals you. I thought that sucked. And they had the Methuselah drone they called Nomad on here too. God, fucking my God. Short arms, big chest. Hello. Proportionally wrong with you there, ladies. Yeah.
Chesty McBreasty. Oh, hello there.
Cling on me when you're in Stovacor. Hello. Costume tailor.
I win.
Me face, me face, me face! Okay. Let's see. Stats for this is 67,000. Beam out. Beam up to Vice City. Ready?
Yes. Yes, Pinky.
Mister? Fing. Oh, why the hell did that even bother that? Shipyard.
Arcanoloth says, I like to imagine they recreated Nomad without his powers on K13 as a joke.
But it's so true, though. Like, the Methuselah drone, I kind of forget about that episode, but it, like,
Arcanoloth says,
doesn't have that.
he hovers around saying I am Nomad, fear me, and everybody is laughing. Pour us a drink, Nomad.
Right? Let me go to my character and see about Nomad. He is not mad, he is Nomad. But the Methuselah drone, which I do remember from an episode that loved to kill shit, I don't think they ever referred to him as Nomad, because that was like a different bot, right? But yeah, he says, I am Nomad whenever he launches.
He is Nomad, hear him roar.
I like to collect the TOS stuff in the bank. Under Siege. I watched Halo last night.
Arcanoloth says, Meth drone is decent in stow. Heat rays enemies and destructs when defeated.
And he also heals Tholians. Let's see.
Where's Nomiad? There he is, Mr. Nomiad.
Support drone. More details, please.
Arcanoloth says, haha yeah, Tholians heal on radiation.
Yeah, I was so like confused that day that I went down there for one of the endeavors, and I hit the Nomad, and I thought, okay, let him go out there, kill some shit or whatever. And everything that I was shooting kept healing as he was hitting it. I was like, what the fuck? So I don't let him out anymore. So this thing
Arcanoloth
is a
says,
target.
always funny when you almost have the boss down on trans-dimensional tactics, and somebody hits their delta clicky and heals it to full.
He cloaked. See, Nomad equipped with diagnostic quick field shield recharge, improved shields, force field repels enemies.
Arcanoloth says, lot of Psy-Kit modules deal radiation. I have to swap for Nakara.
So this has nothing to do, like, the Nomad's drone just, like, helps. It doesn't kill, and that's so sad. That makes me want to cry. Cry, baby, cry. Cry, baby, cry, yeah, baby. Bum, 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 bum. But all of the Methuselah drone, though. 46.8 radiation damage, 3x per second.
Murdoch says, I found a feature. Arcanoloth says,
Nice.
they reprogrammed Nomad to only help so he's safe now.
Like
Murdoch
you were saying
says,
earlier.
I'm in the Zen store looking at ships.
Ah, okay. I want to see if I can find you. You found a feature. Our feature presentation.
Murdoch says, when I click on the legendary temporal escort it shows Shran, when I click on Shran it shows the other one.
So you click on legendary temporal escort on ships. I gotta probably find it, huh? We're on Easy Street, and it feels so sweet. Let me type Shran.
Arcanoloth says, reminds me of this NPC in my Fav RPG. He is a devil that lost a bet with an angel, so he had to take an oath to help people for 1,000 years. When you meet him he is super pissed about it and grinds his teeth whenever you ask him for info. You can even take his gear.
Look at that. Ship upgrade token. Nice. Nice. You did find a feature.
Murdoch says, I selected purchased ships and they happen to be next to each other on the list, so maybe that's why I dunno.
Nah, there's definitely a problem there. It's keeping the... It's that whole event problem.
Murdoch says, oh, is it happening to you too? Okay, lol.
Like, you know, when there's two events running or something, and you click on it, it says ends, and it never, like, actually ends on the right ending. It saves the previous one. It's doing that same thing. Yep. Boy, that transship sure does look weird. It's like a pistol. Yeah. And it seems to be, like, no matter what.
Murdoch says, yeah, I put in a ticket when I missed out on an event cause of that. They didn't care.
They don't care. They don't give a shit. As long as you give them money, that's all that matters. That's all that matters. That's happening in here too. Okay, well maybe if you click on it enough times and you click on the picture, it fixes it. Always make sure on the forums that they haven't already mentioned it, because If they do, and you mention it on there, they'll bite your head off. Because Bad Moon Rising is back on the forums, and he doesn't like it when people post questions. You ask question, I kick you. Ha! You asked too many questions. You asked too many questions. Nope, nobody's mentioning it yet. There's tear in uniform issues that someone's posted about. Won't create training manuals. Oh yeah, did they patch that? Bridge officers won't create training manuals? Wonder if they fixed that yet. Probably not. Home. Home into pain, where the toilet won't flush 'cause it's shamed. Who else? Files, a MOGA. I think they mean fly files. Files MOGA. Weird. Request for new Vulcan ships, mister. About the holographic Marshall Janeway bridge officer. The dialogue from that Jupiter Wish List Part 2. Okay. Oh my god, yeah, he is really after it. Look at that. How to buy whatever, closed. Trading should be allowed, closed. If devs would grant me 3 wishes, closed. In-game handle change, closed. Bad Moon Rising is on the prowl. I had read a thing about him like getting pissed and people pissed at him, so he left for a while, and now he's back, I guess. Back in the saddle again. He's always got the last word.
Says, forums are mostly garbage.
Yep. Look at all that. Close, 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 close. He's closing like every damn thing from people ask. It's like this one person asked, what is the maintenance today for? Closed. Reward claims for event, closed. Did they ever fix the Omega Particle Tech upgrade quality? Closed.
Arcanoloth says, so Reddit lets you make whatever factual and opinion statements about the game, as long as you are not directly attacking the mod team or another poster, that gets moderated.
Yeah. Well, it's not like that on the forums. No matter what you ask, you get, like, reprimanded. I mean, I've had that before where I just asked a simple question and said, you're not supposed to ask those kind of questions on here. It's like, why can't my ship do this? Whatever. Don't ask questions. Closed. Motherfucker. How'd you like it if I psychically attacked your ass, mister? No, one of the things was, like, I saw it on Reddit because I'd wondered where the dude was, because every time that I would just go on the forums and read, I would see his name next to stuff as being the last post and closing the thing out. So I was like, then all of a sudden he's just gone.
Arcanoloth says, the beauty of Reddit is if you do not like how a mod team retunes their subreddit, you can make your own and try to get users to go there. It's kind of a laboratory in that way.
But a lot of people were talking about how the mods abuse their power or whatever. Like, if it's an interesting discussion about something and it's not heated or whatever like that, the mods will just shut it down for no reason because they don't see it's relevant to their way of modding or whatever. And then people started complaining about it. That was like a few years ago, though, I think. Blurb. 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 Blurb.
Arcanoloth says, r/stobuilds went dark once to protest something Cryptic did, but people didn't care because they were pissed they couldn't access their posts that day, so someone made r/sto shipyards as a backup.
Nice.
Arcanoloth says, bless the Archiverse, so data will never be lost.
Let's throw that out into the wild. How long have I been recording?
2 hours and 55 minutes. Boy. Boo.
I believe I'm going to end it there. As I mentioned earlier, I watched that Halo Episode 1 of the live-action series. Interesting in some parts and some parts. Some parts it won't. It's not, but it's a whole new beginning of that. The Master Chief removed his helmet in the first episode, which has always been a thing in Halo. Like, no one's ever seen the Master Chief without his helmet.
Murdoch says, I unlocked another endeavor. Should I choose Space Impulse Speed plus 2%, Ground Critical Severity plus 2%, or Space Critical Chance plus 0.5%?
I'd go for Critical Chance in space, since you like space more than ground. Or if you like getting there in a hurry, you go for Impulse, but Critical Chance would be a better option if you like to destroy shit. That's what I would go for if I came up with those options, or had those options pop up to me.
Murdoch says, yeah, that one or the M plus isn't too bad. Arcanoloth says, I go for speed then damage, space then ground.
Yeah, I've been doing ground last, no matter what. Let's see, my drain resistance and that impulse speed's already maxed out. Critical chance space has got one more until it's maxed out. Critical
Murdoch
severity.
says, impulse is nice to help you get around, but crit chance is good too. Arcanoloth says, I'm over 500, so I have space maxed and running out of ground stuff.
What is the last one you
Arcanoloth
pop
says,
up?
you'll get there eventually, it's a long haul.
That's right. Well, as long as you've got like oh, damn it, I'm not on the Klingon, aren't I? The Klingon recruit, since it has that Endeavor like bump or whatever, that would help. That's a grind in itself, though.
Arcanoloth says, 600 is current cap, until they raise it again.
And you can keep collecting the Endeavor thingies. Also, someone had mentioned on the forums, and I even looked at it too, every once in a while, you know how you have to buy the reroll tokens now, but it will actually provide you with one every so often now. They've like put them back out into the wild. It's not as often as usually as it used to be, but one can actually come out into one of these rewards. So yay. Yay for rerolls now. Reroll. Garcius. Not Gracias, but Garcius. Mister. Hello there, mister. A call on the wire. Mister. Mister. Ah, damn it. Mr. Garrett. Hello there, Mr. Garrett. How are you? You'll have to murder. You have to murder millions of peoples. You have to. It's like a Jewish rabbi going, L'chaim, bless you, sir. What? No, I say it's been a blessing for the meal we have. We're drinking. But I heard you trying to cough up something there. L'chaim. Oh my God, mister. Can't move here. Ah, damn, I went right through instead of on a branch. But anyway.
Murdoch says, new Picard tonight?
Yes, it was, this past, about, like, 23 hours ago it came out. But yeah, it's new for Thursday if you want to do a Thursday watch of it. I watched it, yesterday morning at, maybe
Murdoch
22 hours
says,
ago.
Okay, I'll check it out in a bit.
Yeah. I have a question. If anybody watches that, I have a question. And I can't ask it until someone watches the show. But I will ask this question anyway, even though it won't spoil shit. But, or maybe it will, I don't know. Whenever they had the episode of Data in the past, like, just asking, it's nothing to do. Brent Spiner was not, or was or was not in the episode. I'm not going to say if he was or wasn't. But I'm just curious about the past Treks that they had. If you've watched Voyage Home or whatever, that's one of the questions to everybody. And also, when Data was in the past in San Francisco or whatever, I can't remember who all was there with him. I know Geordi was and Dr. Crusher. But was Picard there too? I can't remember.
Murdoch says, I heard Picard had Borg nanobites injected into his pangas so he can fuck 7 of 9.
To get 3/4 of 7, 8 times?
Arcanoloth says, yeah, the late 20th/early 21st century is getting populated. Remember when Sarah Silverman was on Voyager? Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
BATT3MPIRE says, no, Riker was.
Okay, so Picard was never in the past. Okay. I was just curious. I kept thinking when I was watching Picard, the newest
Murdoch
episode,
says,
like who all was back
so
there.
I was gonna go to the Fleet Starbase and I'm stuck on the loading screen? Murdoch says, server gonna crash?
Nah, man, you found an error with the server, so now it's watching your ass. Okay, so that makes more sense then. Because I just wondered, like, who all went back in time then, to, now they're back in time again. Yeah. Very reminiscent of Voyage Home.
BATT3MPIRE says, Pride hey. Murdoch says, yeah, back when Sarah was a sexy little thing. Arcanoloth says, I saw a film where Sarah Silverman is bent over up against a brick wall, getting it as the ass, and I'm like, wow. She met Captain Janeway.
Damn. Alright.
Arcanoloth says, I mean, she's still good looking, but yes, she was young back then. Murdoch says, at Arcanoloth, which film is that lol?
Doop. Zip. 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 Zip.
Arcanoloth says, good question. Let's search.
Yes, Pinky.
Murdoch says, I'd pound that up the Angus. BATT3MPIRE says, Riker, Crusher, Geordi, Data, Whoopi and 2 more I can't think of ATM.
Whoopee! Whoopee, Goldberg, whoopee. See, someone else. I'm like looking up, like just online. I typed in Picard Guinan, and someone had the same exact kind of question that I did in a way. But it's only if you've seen the episode, the latest episode. That's why I asked the question about a certain thing. Other than that. Let's see. San Francisco. Data's severed head.
Arcanoloth says, DS9 and the Bell riots is in the same time frame, so yeah, the timeline is getting crowded. Murdoch says, I can see the director thinking, let's find a script we can use Sarah in and she gets fucked up the butt, gonna be a big seller.
Let's see. Let's see. Well, okay. In the 24th century, the Enterprise crew has determined how to build a similar phase discriminator to Data's. This will allow them to see the aliens, go back in time to rescue Data. Guinan convinces... Guinan convinces Picard to join the pending away team.
Arcanoloth says, Louis C.K. said they came up together as young comedians. Everyone wanted to fuck her, but she was 100% laser focused on work.
Guinan convinces Picard to join the pending away mission, warning that otherwise Picard and Guinan will have never met at all. The away team activates the phase discriminator and sees the aliens as Data described them. Strands of light are human faces taken at the death of a moment. Away team uses portal to go back in time. So it says on here that Picard went back then. So that was my wonder.
Arcanoloth says, then after his allegations, she said he asked to jerk off with her in the room once and she said okay sure, that sounds funny. Happened once time.
Funny,
they were both nobodies and she didn't feel coerced or intimidated by him, she was free to leave. Murdoch says, well, who would want to screw Louis C.K., can't blame her, sorry I'm too busy with work. I bet she is a horn dog now.
You ain't nothing but rockin' all the time. Gravy. It is 3 hours and 9 minutes into this. And I'm done with everything.
Haha, yes.
I think I'm gonna end the stream. Everyone knows it's Butters.
Everyone knows it's Butters.
Well, that's me.
I love that one. It's hilarious. the whole dart thing hitting him. He goes. Oh. Damn it. Okay. Everyone knows it's Butters.
Arcanoloth says, I found the clip, but nobody knows what film it's from apparently.
Apparently. So yeah. I'm thinking about turning off the raid feature on my channel. No way, no one can raid me. I don't want to be raided anymore.
Murdoch says, maybe an independent film.
Miss Independent. Well, Internet Movie Database. Get a list of all the movies she's been in or whatever. And look it up. You know, should be there. Mr. Sandman.
Yes.
Give me a dream.
Arcanoloth says, MR Skin Props knows.
Mr. Skin probably knows. The Shadow
Arcanoloth
knows.
says, the clip is at all the usual places.
Security, please take that person away. Mister? What the hell? Oh. So yeah, I'm gonna end it here because it's over. I had nothing else to contribute to this evening's shenanigans. Finnegans shenanigans.
Arcanoloth says, GG.
GG, man. Nickel frets. So good night, all. Thanks for popping in and sharing your shit story with us. I really appreciate it.
Murdoch says, night then.
Night then, damn it.
How am I doing today, Gary Busey? You're doing great. Good. Then I'll keep it up.
Right. Ending stream in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hailing frequencies closed. Good night.